The crypto market is waiting. I'm stating the obvious, but you can see it, you can feel it. I'm going to tell you exactly what the crypto market is waiting on and why we're going to have not a lot as far as price action move up or down until we get past this waiting period in this video. Thank you for your support. Hit that like button, drop a subscribe. Yeah, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying. All right, so here's what's going on. Crypto's down 0.5. Bitcoin below 28,000. In fact, it's hit 27,192. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Probably a similar story. It's at 1,800. What is crypto waiting on? Crypto is waiting on gross domestic product GDP release, which will happen later this week. After that, the next day will be the PCE report, which is another glimpse of inflation and the impact, or what's happening. Is it going up? Is it going down? I'm going to remind you that last week, the UK reported a inflation rise of 10%, which was a hotter than expected number. That's what spooked everybody last week, kind of created this scenario that we're in right now. Plus, you had 16,000 Bitcoin sold off last week, $467 million worth of Bitcoin sold off in one single transaction that happened to just flow through Binance. That's where the large sale came through. But all of that, we're waiting. And then, oh, by the way, May 2nd and 3rd is when the Federal Reserve FOMC meeting is set to happen. And so therein lies the waiting factor. Okay, so the market, crypto in general, is waiting for all of these factors to play out to see what happens in all of these macro scenarios. GDP, PCE. Yes, I realize there's a lot of acronyms there. And then ultimately, what is the FOMC? Another acronym. The FOMC, the Federal Reserve FOMC meeting, May 2nd and 3rd. Were they going to raise the interest rate or not? They are going to raise the interest rate, but the consensus is that it will probably be a 25 basis point raise. Here's the silver lining, and here's the good news. It could be the last interest rate hike that we see for a while, which would be a good news scenario. Okay. So that's why all eyes are on this PCE report, the GDP report that's going to come out later this week, because those two kind of scenarios playing out, especially the PCE, is going to show the Fed, the Federal Reserve, in anticipation or in front of their meeting on May 2nd and 3rd, what probably will be the next interest rate hike, which is about a 25 basis points. There's about an 85% chance that we're going to see a 25 basis point raise on May 2nd or 3rd when the FOMC meeting comes into play. So there's your waiting factor. So don't expect crypto to do a lot before that happens, really before the May 2nd and 3rd. We might see a little bit of run up before, if we get a very good PCE report later this week, meaning it's showing that inflation is cooling and it's coming down and all that kind of stuff, then you could expect probably, crypto to start rising after that PCE report in anticipation of the May 2nd and 3rd Federal Reserve FOMC meeting. I realize there's a lot of acronyms, a lot of information, but I wanted to give you everything to tell you that we're waiting, and we will see how it all plays out. I'll see you. Take care. Have a good one. Bye.